It's basic at this point. Whenever he gets it, he absolutely steamrolls people.
Yeah, but looks like Happy Feet is. I think they're ready to actually take this one on. They managed to get a win in a previous game, and these will be a Cho and an Akai. That's one less threat from Execration, and one more benefit going to Happy Feet.
Yeah.
So Execration, they might. I think they're the ones here who is pressured to change stuff in their lineup. But let's see how they will be doing that, and that will be a hardly pick up
Again,
onto them.
lots of magic damage here coming on the side of Execration. They're not definitely not afraid to show what they're made of with those mages, and obviously when you've got two really competent players
Yeah.
of mages, then you want to flex your muscles. Unfortunately, it hasn't been working out for them, losing out in the laning phase, and I definitely think it might be because of that composition.
Yeah, in the previous composition, Happy Feet had a lot of like durable heroes that deals physical damage. That it kind of worked out for them miraculously.
Yeah.
And Hexecration didn't really build around that. They ignored the fact and they were really stubborn when it came to the item builds. But Happy Feet looks like they'll be just sticking to their guns here, picking up the Kagura and the Lolita.
Yeah, Kagura, Lolita, Chao, and that Akai. Very stable, very well-rounded composition that we're seeing for the Happy Feet side. Unfortunately, I don't know, man. I think that it really works well though against the Execution side, who have been known to have that high damage, high burst output. And they're really getting shut down in the laning phase in the late game. And what we've known for a while now, and when it comes to the late game, and if you have so many magic damage dealers, if you get out itemized, if you don't have the proper tankiness or the utility, team fights are going to be a struggle. And we've seen that in the first two games already.
And that will be a questionable last pick for Happy Feet. They're lacking in terms of late game here. As Execration, they have the better scaling when it comes to the Gushon and the Hellcurt. So I think Happy Feet, they're looking to end this game early on before any of those come online for Execration.
Yeah. Well, here we are. We're just about to go into the final game of the first series. Happy Feet versus Execration, who will take this home. And we'll be straight up diving into it. Again, I'm Illustrato. This is Zendex. We're going to be your casters here today. And what are your predictions? What do you think? How do you think this next game is going to go?
So Happy Feet will be going for the aggressive side here in the first few minutes of the game. They will try to just take away that chance of reaching the late game. Execration, on the other hand, for sure they will try to just achieve that, as their draft just shows that their plan is to just scale well on all stages of the game.
Yeah.
But they don't have this very specific spiking moment that they can just overwhelm their opponent. So it'll be a standard play from Execration.
Yeah, I think Execration can definitely come out huge here if they can somehow make their lineup work. But I really think that Happy Feet do have a better composition, do have a more well-rounded roster, do have a little bit more breathing room, less room for more room for error rather on the side of Happy Feet. Execration need to work this lineup to perfection if I'm gonna say so, and they can't make any mistakes.
All right, we're going into the game right now, and looks like both teams will just opting for normal laning phases in the first few minutes of the game. Execution though, Zapno is slightly going for an aggression here, just trying to find any stray heroes from Happy Feet. And Happy Feet on the other hand, they have invaded already the top lane. Hellcurt is just in the minion waves, just clearing that normally. And we're now seeing the Cho and the Lolita just gaining ground here, and they're just chasing on Jeff Cutie early on in the game. This is a nice combo at the top. First blood already going at the 47-second mark.
Yeah, 40-second mark, early kill right there to find Jeff Cutie forever. That's exactly the person that you want to shut down this early on, aside from Zapnu. Well, you want to shut down the Hellcurt. Make sure he doesn't take down your bases just yet. And Happy Feet, they keep doing this, rotating early on, pressuring the lanes, making sure they get those kills. It's really all about what Execration does in response to this. And look at what they're doing. They're about to go dive onto this Dian on the top lane. However, they're trying to pick up fight. Too Lord looking like he wants a piece of the action, but no one really falling just yet.
Yeah, but Zapnu managed to just secure the first crab coin in this game. Happy Feet though, they need to maintain this aggression here, as their lineup doesn't really have a good late game. So they will be fighting against a clock here. Here comes Pringles going for the dive onto the Lord. Zapnu has launched a retaliation with a Shadow Blade Slaughter, but will just be enough to just zone out Happy Feet away from the lane for now.
Yeah, zoning out the opponents, making sure they don't have the posture to take that turtle, which is just about to come up shortly, actually. 5 seconds left before it comes up, and it looks like Happy Feet do have the posture, do have the position to be able to take this turtle.
Yeah, all four players here in Happy Feet has a good positioning here to just take on the turtle, and they have a lot of good early game damage. Execration though, they can still contest this at good measure. That Jeff Cutie has joined his teammates. That's a fully loaded point. Only three though on a deadly poison stingers. There goes the ultimate from Dian though. Only hits three on the on side of Happy Feet. Puck bet. Will he be falling here? There goes Secret finishing that off, and that's another kill. And a revenge kill, almost double kill even for Lord, and the silence connects from the Hellcurt, but that won't be enough. A Secret cleans that up. Dian will be focused down here by the Hurricane Dance. That's another way to escape from that.
And this again, both of these teams really, really going at each other's throats here. They a little bit of bad blood here. They really don't want to stop fighting. It's strange.
Yeah, it's been a slaughter so far. Lord has been left behind here. YB will be picking up that kill, but the Execration, Zapnu and Pakbet is trying to hold this ground onto the turtle. But no, that will be end up in a failure. Zapnu is in the red, but he managed to still escape. Pakbet as well. Dian will be going for a bag of just for good measure. Chimay and Shader, they will be trying to find more kills, but they will be disengaging for now.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about why they let Zapnu have the Gushan. I guess they realized they figured out how Zapnu plays now, and they know how to play against him, and it's really starting to seem like it's working. Just like in the previous game, they're able to nullify him and make sure that he's not able to get the farm.
Yeah, the way you play against the Gushan is you try to bait him out to just overcommit without his teammates. But here comes Lord getting that pull onto Pringles. But the Hurricane Dance will be taking out Pakbet. Too late to dish out that damage. Lord is still here, but he will be joined by his teammates. Zamnu gets a kill onto Shader. It looks like the tables have tied. The tables have turned here. Execration will be going for another kill, but no Secret is here to go for a revenge kill, and he will be going for a slight retreat. But no, he still throws that slaughter blade sights.
And Pringles.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, that is a mouthful. The Slaughterblade sights. Slaughterblade's life. As it looks like Dian looks like he wants to get a piece of the Akai over here. Not gonna give him a kill. And really we're gonna be going into another sort of cool off period, a little bit of a reset for both teams as top lane turret does finally go down.
Oh, Jeff Cutie will be caught out position here. The silence isn't going to be enough, but YB is going to be pulled to the third range. Jeff Cutie gets that kill, and that gang from Happy Feet backfires Zapnu. He will be chasing onto this Lolita though, but Chimay just manages to get away.
Yeah, a little bit of a misplay right there. Getting that pick onto YB though. So it's going to be a tower for a tower, I'm assuming, as this Hellcurt looks like he can have free reign over this top lane area.
Yeah, two players being committed on the top lane just to take down that turret, while the rest of the team is focused on the other lane. Zapnu just getting more farm as we speak. Happy Feet though, they have their priorities at the bottom lane. No damage yet on this bottom turret. The second turtle is going to be taken down by Execration. That's a fully loaded deadly poison stinger is going to be unloaded on that turtle, and Zapnu will be taking that turtle takedown.
And again, here we are. Ooh, bottom lane.
Oh, Hurricane Dance doesn't find anyone. Pakbet with a on point on that space escape. That Pringles just overcommitting with that. Hurricane Dance, here comes Happy Feet, finding Dian here. Will they go for the commitment here? But Zapnu is just at the back lines, ready to dish out the revenge kills. It looks like Happy Feet, the presence of Zapnu is enough for them to back up for now.
Yeah, as we look towards the mid-game area, 6 minutes into the game, Happy Feet, a little bit of a lead, but Lard looking like he's going to get caught off here. The rest of the members of Happy Feet looking for that engagement, gets a stun onto Lard, has to flicker out, looking like he wants some more. It's going to be YB to get the first down, actually knocks them all up. Dian's looking low, and that's going to be the second kill. Happy Feet continuing this team fight. They looking like they want to shut down Execration and shutting them early. That's going to be a double kill onto that Harley as they go and push into that tower lane area. Now it is all up to Zapnu, who's left alone. The Hellcurt's up on top. He has nowhere to go.
3 for none trade.
3 for 0 trade.
That's going to be really favorable for Happy Feet. And we're seeing the same mistakes Execration has been committing in the previous two games. And Happy Feet just looking to be more solid and well built, more polished here. Zapnu though, he'll be going for the dive here onto Shader, but that won't be enough as the rest of his teammates will be going for the backup and just picks up Zapnu.
Yeah, Zapnu there, not having the best of the games, as we mentioned. People really learning how to shut him down. He's sitting at 1 and 3, and what can you really do if you're Zapnu? You really gotta buckle down, find a way to fight, find a way to farm up, get some kills, get some gold, get some experience, and then maybe come back later into the game.
Yeah, and also Jeff Cutie not also doing well in terms of pushing the lanes. He's only at 1, 2, and 3 in level 9. I think he will be found here by Cho, but not quite. He managed to teleport out to safety. But I think that adjustment Execution needs to do here is Jeff Cutie needs to adapt to the situation. He needs to leave behind the lanes and start helping out his teammates. Committing the Dark Knight Falls isn't being enough so far in the team fights, and that is one easy turtle for Happy Feet.
Yeah, Turtle is going to be going down. Happy Feet looking like they're cementing their position. They could finally take out Execration, and this game is starting to look a lot quicker paced than we saw. Happy Feet really with a resounding lead at this point.
And Execration not looking really solid. Like they've in game number 1 it looked really good because I don't want to say they lucked out on that win, but they managed to identify the error from Happy Feet. But so far, no errors are being presented by Happy Feet, and Execration just desperately clinging on to this game at this point. So Happy Feet, they'll be just roaming around the map so far. But no, Jeff Kitty gets found by Pringles here. Where's the follow-up though? Here comes Chimei. Will he go for the blink and Shider as well? But here comes Zapnu, ready for the backup. But I don't think these two-man rotation is enough. There goes the shutdown from Pakbet onto YB at the bottom lane.
Yeah, and they've committed a lot of players to get that kill onto him. They're going to be losing another tower too in exchange for that. That's a tier 2 tower for a kill, but also a shutdown here. Not so sure if it's worth it. They might lose a second one if Zapnu continues to get this. Kagura looking like she's part of this. Tries to throw out her parasol there to get back into the game, but it looks like Chimei almost gets caught off, and the cavalry has finally arrived. Pringles
finding
going
Zapnu.
in. Well, with the Whirling Blades does get the first kill, looking like they want to continue on this team fight, chasing deep into the jungle here, but it's finally going to be a disengage. Only going to get one. No, they're going to get Dian as well too. Flickers out into the pit, but they're going to catch him off. It's going to be landing onto him. That's a nice stun, and that's going to be 2 kills right now in favor of Happy Feet. That's 2 people down, 2 for 0 exchange.
Those are the moments that Execration is showing weakness here. If that was a team like Signal or Bren, they would have grouped up and retaliated and tried to take on Happy Feet toe-to-toe. But we just saw Execration. They just ran off. They just ran off individually for their own. Like it's like
every man for himself.
Every man for himself.
Yeah, run for your lives. Every man for himself. The boat is sinking. Happy Feet is chasing us. And just left them, everybody.
Like that's something that Execution needs to stop doing. They need to be more courageous when it comes to these team fights that Happy Feet has been forcing them into.
Yeah, look at this. Hiding in the brush right now, Happy Feet, looking like they want to take somebody out.
Looks like Jeff Q has been found here, and 4 from Happy Feet has just dived into that.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect engagement. That's an easy pick. 3v5. 4v5, but the Divine Judgment gets onto Pringles, but that's not the person you want.
Yeah.
You don't want to engage onto the tank like that.
He's too tanky.
Yeah, he's too tanky, and look at this, all the damage coming in, but Shader's dropping low. YB's at half HP. They're trying to continue this barrage deep into the tower. Secret gets a kill of his own. Now onto Pakbet, trying to find another opening, and this could be the tower down. There's a double kill right now for Pakbet, and that's going to be a follow-up. They're going to look like they want to go onto the Lord right after this, so what a huge advantage there picked up by Happy Feet. 3 players down, 3 for 1 exchange, I think, on the side. And they're going to get...
I think it's 3 for none.
3 for none,
Pringles managed to get away from that. And Execration just showing signs of not playing as a team. And Happy Feet just playing at the best of their wits here. Zapnu also being taken out of screen.
This is terrible. Execration
they're falling apart.
They're not... It doesn't look like they're communicating. It's a little bit of a mess on the side of Execration. I never thought I'd say this, but Happy Feet looking like they're going to dominate the rest of this game at this point. Looking at the gold lead, it's almost $10,000.
I'm not sure if those are dollars,
but it says there's a dollar.
Oh yeah, you're correct. There looks like Mobile Legends have been using the dollar currency, but Jeff Cutie forever. He'll be losing his life there at the bottom right corner of the map.
But it's a dollar sign.
Yes, I just realized that.
Yeah. Hey.
It looks like you are correct. And we will be now announcing from this point on the dollar difference between the team. And all right, so Happy Feet, they have now started the group top and they'll be escorting this Lord in the middle lane. Zapnu is not in the equation yet. Here you go, he has Respondo. Pringles will be committing a Hurricane Dance onto just Zapnu. That's one,
so
-1 already
bad.
for Execration. And all 5 from Happy Feet, they will be receiving the Fury from the Minotaur there, but that won't be enough as
Not enough
Happy Feet is
damage.
just too strong at this point. Execration, whatever they throw, Silence gets connected though, but that's not enough as well. Monster kill already for Shader. Pringles as well.
What
And
has
that's the
just
Nexus.
happened?
That's a 2-1 win for Happy Feet.
Happy Feet taking this off in a major upset. Who would have thought? Happy Feet, bottom of the scoreboard, taking out Execration. One of the more solid teams in the local scene is here. And wow, I didn't think we would see that today. Absolutely
Yeah,
insane.
same here. And I was expecting a 2-0 win for Execration, but looks like Happy Feet will be proving all of us wrong.
Yeah. Well, what a game.